Welcome. This is a short little video designed to help you warm up your hips and your lower back. You can use this video before you go for a walk, before you do yoga practice, or before you sit down to meditate. So I'm going to have you start off on your back. For this routine, you might want a block or a small ball. We're going to initially start out on our backs, and I like to place the block between my feet to squeeze it using my inner thighs. So if you have a block or a book, squeeze it, lift your hips and tap them up and down. This movement is called pelvic tapping. It just warms the hips up, loosens them up, warms up your lower back, and helps you prepare for a little bit more advanced movement. Let that go. Now we're going to try spinal wave, where you arch your back by pressing your tailbone into the surface you're on. Then you're going to round your back by drawing your tailbone under. So two distinct movements here. Pressing the tailbone glides the chin towards your chest. Drawing the tailbone under glides your chin towards the ceiling. So notice that wave-like movement through your whole body right now. Take a breath when you arch. Exhale the breath when you round. Any breath will do. I like to work the Ujjayi breath into the nose, out with your mouth closed. That particular breath creates a little sound, which is an anchor for your mind. So it helps you pay attention to what you're doing as you're doing it. Let's try one more nice spinal wave, arching and rounding. Let that movement go, and I'm going to have you take your block away and have you start with one knee bent. So I'm bending my right knee, and I'm going to hike my right hip towards my right ribs. I'm going to feel the shortening of the muscles between the ribs and the hips here. And I'm going to notice that the other side, my left side in this case, is lengthening. So as one side gets short, the other side gets long. I'm going to notice that I'm still breathing. Relax. Let that right knee move out to the right side and back 2 times. Now we're going to work on releasing some tension that might be in your side hip muscles, those external rotators. So roll your head with that knee going the same direction. Notice your eyes are moving, your head is moving, your leg and hip are moving the same way. Take a moment and pause. We're going to let the eyes and head go the other direction now. The knee will go the same direction it was going, but the eyes and head are now going to your left. You're breathing. You're using your eyes. You're noticing the roll of your head. And we'll try that one more time. Relax. Now just allow that right knee to move out to the right side and back a few times on its own. Let's bend our left knee out. Often a big muscle in back and hip issues is the psoas. So if you take your hand inside your right hip, bring your right knee out, press the thigh into the hand, and feel the muscle beneath your right hand pop up. If you don't quite feel it, place the foot down, reposition your hand, perhaps a little closer to your navel. Once you feel that muscle is working and contracting, lift your head looking towards your navel. Now, allow that leg to lower its way back to your mat as your head lowers as well and rest. We'll repeat that a couple more times. The leg comes up, you contract by pressing the thigh and the hand towards one another. You lift the head to enhance the contraction, and then you're going to lower that leg super slowly so the brain reads the lengthening process of your psoas iliacus muscle. Let's try that one more time. Lift the leg, press and resist. Allow your head to come up. Super slowly is the key to this movement working for you. Once your head and leg have landed, stay there with your hand and let your knees do a simple swing action side to side. Let's see if we can distract that muscle a little bit and give it its true resting length. Notice if you're breathing. Easy movement side to side with those knees. Allow both legs to lengthen. Take a moment to pause and notice the effect on your lower back, your hips, your right leg. It should feel a little longer, lighter and looser than your left. So let's do that same sequence on the left side. Bending your left knee up, touch your left waistline, shrink it up. So think of your left waist in an accordion-like fashion. The hip moves up and the ribs move down. You will observe your right leg is getting long as your left leg, left side, is shortening. Let's try that one more time. So let's go ahead and let the left knee move out to the left side and back 2 times on its own, noticing your left side hip muscles. Let your head roll to your left and back. As you're rolling, see if you're using your eyes, noticing if you're using your breath, noticing that the knee, hip, eyes, and head are going the same direction. Pause. Let that knee go out to side, let your eyes and head go the complete opposite direction to the right this time. Eyes moving, head rolling, knee and hip going the opposite direction. Try that one more time. Relax. Now allow the knee to move out to side and back on its own. Just observe your improvement, piriformis. And we're going to go into the psoas muscle on the left side. Bend your right knee up. Take your left hand inside your left hip. Left thigh comes up. You're going to push the thigh and resist that press. Notice what's underneath your left hand. Can you indeed feel the muscle? If you can, stay there. If not, reposition. Head up if you can feel it. Slow lowering of your left leg and the head back to your mat. Noticing the muscle underneath your left hand. Let's try that again. So we're contracting the muscle by pressing the thigh of the hand, feeling that resistance. Head comes up super slowly. Let that leg return. Feel the lengthening if you can. Let's try that one more time. Leg up, press and resist. Allow your head to rise to intensify that contraction. And now you're super slow with the lengthening and the release of that leg back to the floor. Let that leg rest and pause. Keep your hand on that front left hip area, allowing your knees to sway easy, comfortably side to side. Noticing any changes, any shifts in your hip, your lower back. Let both legs go long. Take a moment to pause, notice. Next one is an easy and a fun one. You're going to draw both legs to your right and roll your head to the right. Look at your knees as you do that, and then let them elongate. Draw both knees to your left. Look at your knees as you do that. Let both legs elongate. Try that several times. Just simple, easy range of motion for your hips, your back, your neck, maybe even a little bit of freedom for your shoulders. Let's try that one more time. Release. Draw your legs up. My favorite movement. Roll to your right. Draw the opposite knee in towards your torso. Roll to your left. Pull the knee into your torso. So as you go side to side now, you're getting a nice roll on your back. You're getting a nice release of your hips by drawing your knee as far towards your body as you can. And ideally, you're still breathing. Let's come back to center and try one more movement for your hips. You're going to circle both your knees. Keep it a fairly small range of motion so you can actually feel your hips, notice where they're at, feel your legs. And let's roll the knees the other way. Do the very best you can to let your arms propel this movement. So my arms are working, my legs are relaxing, and my hips are experiencing some nice hydration here. Bring that movement to rest. Find your block. Place underneath your pelvis. Rest your pelvis on the block. And this movement may be quite enough for your body. It's traction in your lower back. If you'd like to try another movement, draw one leg up, draw the other leg out. Bring the knees together and squeeze them. Now with the squeeze of your knees, you're tractioning a little bit more. Rock a little bit right, come center. Rock a little left, come center. The whole time you're doing this movement, squeeze those inner thighs. Keep your breathing. Let's try that one more time. And then you can do a little circle with those knees. Feel your sacrum. And circle the other direction if you like. Now take those legs out of gravity. Let your legs, let your back, let your whole body rest for a few moments. Notice any changes or shifts in your back, your hips, your legs. Maybe you're even feeling a little bit lighter within. So I thank you for your participation. Namaste and have a great day.